reason you are not respected at work has nothing to do with your qualifications. It's how you speak. Let that sink in. I've seen so many brilliant, capable professionals, especially women across Africa, overlooked, underpaid, underestimated, not because they weren't good enough, but because they couldn't communicate like someone who belonged in the decision-making room. So in this video, I'm sharing 5 shifts that will help you elevate your voice to CEO level, and I'll reveal the one communication mindset that makes decision makers sit up and say, hey, that's the person we want. My name is Joyce Daniels, Queen of Talk, and this is how you speak like the leader you truly are. Number 1, speak to lead, not to be liked. Too many professionals walk into meetings trying to be everyone's favorite, and then they end up being forgettable. You are not at that meeting to sound agreeable. Don't get me wrong. Rapport is super important as long as it is done at the right time and in the right way without diminishing your significance and your authority. You are at that meeting, that event, that gathering to sound sure. Real leaders, even before they ever earn the title, will speak like they belong where power resides. So stand firm in your perspective and never play it down. Here's what you should drop today. Drop phrases like, I think we should dash, dash, dash. Or I feel like maybe we should douche, douche, douche. No, now, how about, come on, rather say it like the best solution is, or based on the evidence, my preferred solution is dash. You see what I mean? You could also say something like, here's what we need to do next. Stop waiting for permission to sound confident. I want you to think about it. Think about what you want to say, decide, then declare and say it with clarity. And become the person that everyone listens to and follows. Like this video and share it with your team members, especially the ones who always start their sentences with, I just wanted to say. Number 2, don't let emotions hijack your message. You care, I know, that's good, but when your words carry more heat, more emotions than clarity, you could lose authority. There's a reason why we say high emotion equals less logic. When your message is emotionally reactive, even if it is valid, many people in your audience could stop listening to you. Imagine a blade of grass in the wind, flexible, grounded. It bends, absorbs, it takes pressure, and then it rises again. Be like that grass. Let the emotions pass through and over you. Breathe, and then respond like the leader who trusts their logic, not their temper or emotions. Because in high-stakes moments, it is the person who stays calm that tends to earn the respect of the people in the room. Does that make emotions bad? No. As humans, we are emotional beings through and through. I only need you to be careful when and where you let your emotions lead. Number 3, to sound like a CEO, speak with authority or don't speak at all. Hold that thought. Authority is not arrogance. It is clarity and certainty wrapped into one. You were not invited to that meeting or presentation to fill up space or to be a placeholder. You are not on that call to repeat what everybody else has already said. So before you open your mouth, ask yourself, why am I here? What value am I bringing? To be a more respected leader, speak with weight. No noise. Yes, use charisma, but not noise. No fluff, no rambling, just value. Get into a room, realize you have something to say, but if there is nothing to say, don't speak. Don't pretend, just listen, process, and only speak when your words will move the room forward. That's authority. You see what I mean? Before I show the 2 most powerful ways to speak like a CEO, in the comments, let me know one weak phrase that you will stop using this week as we upgrade and upskill your communication together. Now to the most 2 powerful CEO speaking style. Number 4, master the power of questions. Oh my God. This is the embodiment of gentle power, authority that's not in your face. To be one of the most powerful people in the room without necessarily being the loudest, please ask the right questions. Ask the right questions, because questions shift energy in the room. They interrupt assumptions. They unearth clarity. So rather than ask open-end questions like, how is it going? Or what do you think we should do? Instead, ask very specific, focused questions like, what's the biggest challenge right now? Or what's missing in this strategy? Or what would it take to ensure this never happens again? Can you see what I mean? Focused. These questions lead to specific answers or solutions, and they're not open-ended. Every complex problem is like a tangled necklace. The leader doesn't need to yank the necklace. Rather, they would patiently identify the knot one loop at a time. And that's exactly how asking focused questions will untangle and unravel issues faster and lead smarter. That's how to talk like a CEO. And now number 5 on how to speak like a CEO. Silence is a power move. When you speak, stop when the message is complete. No spirals, no second guessing, no looping back to restate your past points, no repeating yourself unnecessarily. Confidently stop when you are done. Let your message sink in without chasing it everywhere. Don't fidget. Remember the last time you rambled and repeated your points 5 different ways? Please agree with me that that was the last time you will ever ramble. Remember at the beginning, I told you there's one shift that separates the forgettable from the favored? Here it is. The shift is from performing like you know, even when you don't, to behaving like you don't know if you don't know. Because the CEO doesn't really need to know everything. Stop trying to prove that you belong. Rather, ask questions providing clarity and insight even for you. To sound like a CEO, offer structure, offer calm, clear direction. And when you speak like that, the people in your room will listen. Not because of your title, but because your presence is undeniable. Click here to watch the video that shows you how to build your confidence as a speaker.